Hello there, welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, of course, Johnny, and good evening, Vab. Good to see you here. This is what I'm working on. As you can see, it is kind of a weird conglomeration of stuff. Actually, let me move it a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. This is what I've come up with so far. I'm knocking over my Johnnies. So far, I've gotten... Hey, Scott Davis, how you doing tonight? So as you can see, I have legs that are red, a tail that is red, and then a body that is yellow and green. We got a motor here that is tied together with everything. This is the remote for the controller. Then we've got the battery box down here. So it's all sort of configured and working. It's not, excuse me, it's not the best as far as making stuff move. There's, I actually came up last night when I was getting ready to go to bed. I came up with another way of doing the legs to make them move a little bit better, based on a old transformer I used to have, Triptychon. So we'll see how that pans out. We'll see if this works. If not, I might have to change it all so that you know, we can redo the legs. But let's see how well it works so far. It's not the best, like I said. I don't have any of like the smooth Lego pieces on the underneath like the AT-AT has. The movable AT-AT does, which will help it move. I'll get those pieces eventually, but right now we're just trying to get the concept working. Alright, so battery is on. There's a little green light in there. Alright, and let's turn this baby on. See? It does sort of work. If I, like I said, if I had the smooth things on it, it would move a lot better. But it does function the way we want it to. At least mostly. So, there's a lot more to do with it. But right now we're just trying to get the legs to be a little bit more straight. There we go. That should be good. All right. We'll turn this off for now. So it does work and function the way it needs to. But now we got to build more of the body, and that'll change things around. So we're going to disconnect some of this stuff now just so it's out of the way. And we're going to kind of hang things out of the way. And we're going to work on first the legs, actually. This is my height. These are my Johnnies. So using 2 Johnnies was kind of my height to do like a human, because Lego figures are very disproportionate because they're so wide. So I'm using them kind of as the height of like how tall a 6-foot person would be roughly. So they go about the height that a T-Rex should be. Well, we actually want the weight on the tail a little bit, because we're going to have a lot of weight up here, because we're going to have a body, we're going to have the head, and we're also going to have lots of other things that are going to go onto it, as far as like the armor plating, the weapons and stuff that go on the Dino-Riders. But for right now, we're just trying to get the dino itself to work. But these motors are extremely powerful. Like, before I added in the remote being in here, like, it was just going full power and the legs were just flying apart. It was hilarious. So we want to make the legs a little bit bigger, using these as kind of a pattern. And this is where these legs actually came from. This is like a set that they had several years ago to do. And it's like dinosaurs of different kinds and stuff like that. These are the instructions for it. So we're going to utilize some of the existing look of it and make the legs how we want them to. I'm going to steal parts from it, and we're going to basically recreate these legs so they're yellow and green. Now the reason for the coloring that way is Dino-Riders is kind of interesting. Here, let me show you the toy. This is the toy for the Dino-Riders. That's the T-Rex, okay? You see how much stuff is on it, okay? Also, it's very drab. It's very dark green, like a dark olive green, and gray, which is okay for a typical dinosaur. But the cartoon version, which I don't have a picture for, unfortunately, but the cartoon version has yellow and like a light colorful green. So I was like, I kind of want to do the dinosaur as the toy as far as what goes on it, how it should look overall. But the coloring I want to be like the cartoon, because it was way more colorful, more interesting. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So we're going to work on that. The other thing we're going to do tonight is something I just picked up. I picked it up today at a thrift store, and I could not believe that I got it. And we are going to do this tonight. We're going to build it. It will not be very long and will not be very difficult, but we are going to build the OG Space Command Center. Yeah. We are going to build this at the end of the night. So yes, this is coming at the end of the night. All the pieces, as far as I can tell, are in here. They are in good condition, like the antennas. The antennas aren't busted in any way, anything like that. We're going to build that. But we're going to start on this first. Dino-Riders, yes. Oh, Logan, here, let me show you real quick before I go. It doesn't walk the best because, you know, there's still a lot that I'm trying to figure out and stuff like that. And I actually think I know the way that I want to make the legs work if this doesn't, based on Triptychon, because I thought about it last night and figured out how to make it work. How much did I pay? How much did I pay for the Space Command Center? I want you to guess. I'm not gonna say. I want you to guess. Oh shoot! What did I do with? I start getting involved with things, and then I don't know what I did with the remote. Where's the remote? I need that remote, otherwise this will not work. What did I do with it? I just had it here. Oh, there it is. It's hanging off. All right. No. I will say this. It is way below 150. Way below. All right. So let's turn it on. Okay. Green light is good. And like I said, this is still a work in progress, but, and I don't have any, again, I don't have any of the slider, like the half circle slider things or anything like that. There we go. So it will work, you know. There we go. Very close. It was actually 60. I paid 60 for it. So, yeah. There we go. Hey, Trivs, how you doing? I can't demonstrate this anymore. I gotta get working on this. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So the feet are gonna have rubber on it, just like Voltron does and stuff. And then the tail is gonna have, because the tail is kind of the third leg, so to speak. Hey, you are. Everybody, wish you are a happy birthday, please. It is her birthday today, so please wish her a happy birthday. So the feet will have rubber, and the tail will definitely have the smooth pieces. But I am, like I said, so we're going to work on this. We're going to work on new legs, a little bit more sturdy and stuff. But then at the end of the night, we are going to build this. We're going to build the Space Command Center. Oh, yeah. The OG space set. All right, so let's get started. We need some yellows, and we have some green right here. And we need some of these pieces, too. We need some of our bendy pieces. Right? We meet again, Logan. I'm assuming you guys were talking earlier. All right, so let's see. I want to, like I said, I'm going to build it very similar to these. So let's do this. Whoop, no. How does that one? Oh, this one is not, okay. That one's a different piece. Oh, okay, that's a smaller piece. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yes, happy birthday to UR. She is 87. She is 87 years old. All right, so we're gonna make this one. Do I need that? Actually, here's the cool thing. So the way the legs are on here, like it's very easy to take them off. There's 3 Technic pins that hold them on. So let me show you, because I'll probably have to use one of these anyway. So that's all there is to it. So we've got the main gear here. They are caddy corners, so the opposite side. So we have the hole in here, and then the opposite side it has the hole in there, so it's diagonal. This and this, I mean, like, this just allows it to move, and this does kind of the rotation. So, and then inside is just the gearing. There's a big giant gear. You can kind of see right there. There's a big giant gear. Yeah, it's actually really simple. Now the problem is, because of the way this is done, it tends to shuffle. Hi Jerry, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Because of the way it's done, this tends to shuffle. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's the way the AT-AT works, but it has 4 legs. But the shuffling is okay. I do need to change the foot so it's more of a floater, so it can kind of be able to move and stay 90 degrees, stay parallel. So it needs to float. But the thing of it is, if I can do it where it more moves like this, that'll be even better. So we'll see. We'll see if I need to change it completely or not. So actually, all we need to do is this part, and then the foot will be, like I said, will be a floater with Technic pieces. So that's what we're going to work on. So let's take this part off. Yeah, I wanted to make it simple, and you can see that this is just paneling, obviously, that I just took that off. I wanted to make it simple so that if I needed to get into it, you know, to change things, I could. So you are, since you are the birthday girl, what are you doing for your birthday? Are you doing anything special? All right, so there we go. So this is what we need, so we can do this. And I think we need a different piece there. Need one of those. In fact, hold on. I'm going to get one of the other dinosaurs and take it apart. See, we get a whole bunch of these in this set, so it's kind of cool. Eating ice cream. There you go. That's a great way to spend. This is like an ankylosaurus, so he can come apart. The way they did these is actually pretty cool. And actually, I might not need to do that. What flavor? There you go. That's a good question. What flavor? Instead of what everyone had for dinner, what flavor ice cream is you are eating? There we go. This part. Will that work? No, this, interesting. So, might just have to use these, which is fine. Okay, that's the rotating one. Okay, so the rotating one needs to go... Oh no, that would work. This will work. Ooh. Okay, so I do want to keep it together enough. Okay, there we go. So, okay. Right. Birthday cake. Oh, nice, nice. Ice cream cake. Very cool. Okay. So we had this here. And this goes on here back enough. I was having issues when I was first doing this because the legs... because these are bendy pieces, they kept buckling into each other, but now the Lego is enough that it runs into each other and it can't move. So that's a good thing. All right. So we're going to turn this into a yellow leg. I'm going to need some Technic pieces, which I have over here. And yellow pieces too. I actually have more yellow pieces than this, but this is just what I got out for now. Should be enough, but you never know. I'm gonna not use, because this is all gonna be like kind of like blocky looking. I'm kind of gonna keep that same feel for it. So. On that side, yep, all four sides. Well, we just need a couple 2x2s and a 4x1 to do this. Nope, not that one. Go. Doesn't matter what color because they'll be covered over, so that's not a big deal. Oh, Chinese! Oh, Chinese is perfect for birthday. All right, so here we go. Here's our first piece here. We're gonna use this as like our base. Hey Zissou, how you doing tonight? We are working on Dino-Riders tonight, getting them. at least the T-Rex more together. It's been going pretty well. Okay, we're gonna get the angle here. There we go. So that's the way it should be. Right? Yeah. Now this sticks out a little bit further than this one, which is kind of interesting, which means I probably want those two pieces out of there, which is fine. We're gonna have to take it apart anyway, so. You're in time for the first piece. Yes, you are. We're also gonna make this wider because of the way the pieces go. But this will also give me these blues. So, all right. So bye-bye. We're gonna steal you. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think this will be a fun one. I saw someone. Oh, there's Trev's. Okay, Trev's is back. He's on his main account now. Good. All right, yeah, that was just out a little bit too far. So, yeah, it came out. It's come out pretty good so far, and like you know, this is going to go in here. In fact, let's do that, and then I'll use the other side to compare, kinda. So I think that's where it goes. No, it needs to go forward one more. So it was where it was supposed to be. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to bring this in. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get it in. There we go. Technic in. There we go. Alright. So we got our new leg started. It's not going to stay up until I get, you know, more support. So, alright. So this is 5. We got another 6 going down this way. Okay. We're going to steal this. And what we're going to do is, because this is part of the leg here, this part that moves, this is going to be, we're going to kind of fill this in over top of it. So, all right, there we go. Dunk. Make the legs a little bit bigger. And in fact, I'm not going to need to smooth over this part. I am going to need to do that, though. Ah! Oh. Alright, so... trying to think how the floating leg worked with the AT-AT. Because the legs, they were bound in there. I think we just need... No. We want a plus. We want pluses. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that there. So he can hold himself up and hobble while I'm looking for other pieces. So how's everyone's night? You guys having fun? Getting into any trouble? Those are interesting. Not quite what I was had in mind. That's not what I want. Sorry, this is a little bit of piece searching. Wait, maybe that red is, there we go. Okay. Foot floater. Aha! That's what I want right there. Right there. Hey Greg, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We are working... excuse me. We are working hard on this dinosaur. At least trying to work hard on him. There we go. Perfect. All right. I think I have the pieces I want for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a floating foot. So that as he walks, it kind of drags itself along. So that's good. Decent work day. That's nice. That's always good. All right, so there we go. So this is going to go in there. And we're going to make just a pseudo foot for now. Oops. Is that good enough? No, I need some space. A little bit of space. Oh, Godzilla. Yeah, that should be a good movie. That should be a good movie. Hope you enjoy it. All right, now I gotta get into some yellow pieces. We got pieces scattered all over the place. And that's okay. That's what happens when you're building. You just kind of go with what you got. There we go. So we want to float. Oh yeah, good question, yeah. So like I said, we're going to make a pseudo foot here. If it goes there, I think that'll be enough. Again, we're just kind of filling this out just to see if things are going to do it the way I want them to. I think it will. Okay, I'm going to do this. Oh, no. Where's my... There it is. So we're going to use this as the piece that the red goes into. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's going to be good. So the idea is this can float as... You know, it's a little bit tight. But the idea is this can float as a joint different than this, because this is one that kind of goes together. I think I want it down one more. I think it... Yeah, it's hard to say. Kind of gonna have to play it by ear. So one side will be a oh, that's cool. German bakery. That is cool. Oh, look. $3.90. Oh, that's like an old train part. Old train part. Alright. So what we want to do is we need to get these out of there. Where's my tweezers? Oh, yeah. Modern pieces. That would be cool. I see. All right. I don't want to bust it, obviously. Like, I don't want to bust it out, but... These blue pieces, unfortunately, will be in the way if I can't get them out. So, yeah, that sounds really cool. All right, first one out. Push out the second one. There we go. All right. Let's do this. We need a 1x4. I know I brought one out, a 1x4. That might be good for the foot itself, like that. Let's see. Let's move some of these pieces out of the way so I can see better. Yeah, it sounds like a really cool idea there, Trebs. All right. so let's put this back in here. Alright. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Alright. So like I said, the idea, and I'm probably going to have to use something else in there to make it so that it goes a little bit nicer. I need the right kind of this though, so let's see. I know I have 3. There we go. So that's a 3. That's exactly what I want. And then I need the right centerpiece. It doesn't have a hole in it, or it does have a hole in it, but it it's not like that. I know that's not very specific. So I do it any other way. Well, you know what? If I had a 4, then I could put little thingies on the outside. I kind of want to hide those. Well, probably could with some other thingies. Anyway. Ooh, that would actually... Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? This would actually work. We're just going to do it a little bit opposite. So, where's my other... There we go. Alright, so we're going to switch it a little bit. Ugh. So instead of this being the loose part, we're going to do something a little bit different. Make it so we're using this, which will rotate in there nice and free, like that. And then we're going to use these so that they stay, so it stays in there. There we go. So now this moves more freely. See that? That's what I wanted. So that whenever we make them walk, I'm going to solidify them a little bit more, and then we're going to test it. We're going to see if this... There we go. That's better. That's better. That's what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to solidify everything a little bit more so that everything stays kind of sturdy. And then we're going to test this out. So we're going to see how things go. Just for the fun of it, we're going to add some random pieces on. These aren't permanent, but we're just trying to get it together in a way to be able to test. See if this is something that is viable and will work. All right, and this, we can just go here. Whoa, no. So what I need to do here is this joint will have a tendency with the weight to want to move, and we want to keep it where it is. So, right there. All right, Trevs, we'll see you in a bit. So I need... Oh, too long. Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? Like I said, we're gonna cover over some of this stuff more, but that should be enough to go over top, I think. Yep. Just one size higher. And then this. There we go. Ah, look at that. Perfect. And this, I think, go up one more. Nope, not quite. But that should be all right. Okay. So, again, it's not going to look pretty right away. All right, let's give it a try. So we got a different leg than the first one. Okay, green light on. Now this will be a little different. I mean, they should be about the same height, but this should help with the floating and everything. Where's my remote? There it is. Ah, there we go. That's what I want. See that? Yeah. That's exactly what we want. Now that's pushing a little bit more because it's a little bit firmer, but it's moving better. So, see? So this moved because it doesn't have the stuff pushing against it. So, but that was the right idea. That was perfect. So that is exactly what we want. So, all right, good, good, good. All right, so let's take off this stuff here, and now we're gonna make it look better and be more part of the whole setup. And this, like I said, we need to put barriers kind of in the way so that these don't go too far. See, this will help push against it so that it's not going to go anywhere. It's exactly what we want. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you're back, but can't comment. Okay, well, all right, that happens. But wait, you said you're back and can't comment, which was a comment. So, like, you mean now you can't comment? Is that what you're saying? Oops. Put this back piece on here. I mean, right? All right. So that'll keep that from moving there. I think we're at the same angle. Should be. Okay. Good. All right, so now we need to cover up. So this part needs covered up some too. So I need, what do I need? I need a trip to Europe. No. I would like a trip to Europe. All right. So we want this kind of to come here, right there, right like that. Okay. This is a 6. I want an 8. It's always funny whenever you're doing stuff like this, because like it's different. Like it's all trial and error. Even for those that do like studio stuff, like it's a lot of trial and error as you're putting an actual model together. There we go. There. Look at that. Sweet. Yeah, I will do that. No, we're gonna switch this. Ah, see? So that went back, but it can only go so far. So I'm gonna need to put one more, like a 1x2 right there to keep it from going any further. Okay. I'm horribly confused right now. Care to enlighten us? But hey, you know, you do you, I guess, you know. So, all right. So this, we're gonna put this under here to keep this from collapsing, and that should be the right. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. That is perfect. That is not going anywhere. Only thing it can really do is pull out. Oh, nope, maybe not. Okay, so it was pulling out already. Yeah. Okay, that should be enough. All right. Yeah, you've confused all of us, Trevs, and that's okay. You know, sometimes you need confused, I guess. All right. What do I want to do? I still need to block this so it doesn't move upwards too much, which I may, you know what, I might do. They did a lot of using these little blue things in order to do this, like going over the top and making everything kind of smooth and stuff. So I may do that. Not 100% sure if I am or not. We will see. That's what I'm working on, cheap ass. How you doing tonight? Wait, I just saw you. Oh. Cheap ass. Here it is. I'm building it tonight. I am building it. I'm gonna do it a little bit later on tonight. We're gonna build that. How's everyone doing tonight? Cheap ass is in the house, which could be a bad thing. Yeah, I'm working on blocking it, and I just gotta find the right pieces. You know what? I don't think I have a green to do that. I'm using the green as like the added covering, so to speak. So you've been striking out. What? The great cheap ass is striking out? I am so disappointed. You're like the master when it comes to this stuff. I'll tell ya. Yeah, here is the funny thing. Like, I saw it on Marketplace, and I was like, wow, there's no way they're offering that much for this set. No way. And I messaged the lady last night, and she's like, yeah, that's what I have it for. And I was like, okay. So it was probably about 10 minutes from where I work. So I was like, I'll go up and, oh yeah, I know you have tons of backlog. So I was like, well, I'll go on my lunch break, and one of my coworkers actually went with me. And, I got there, and the lady's like, can we help you find anything? Because I didn't give my name or anything. And I was like, nope, I know exactly where it is. And so I went and was looking at it, and I was like, hey, can we open it up, look at it, see if it has stuff, has the things we want? And she said, sure. And we started looking, and she was like, yeah, there was some guy that called, probably like 2 or 3 minutes before I got there, who said he would be there that afternoon. So I'm like, man, I'm glad I got there when I did. So yeah. All right, so, oh, I betcha. Let's see. If I bring these down one more, I should be okay. Yeah. She actually said, this was the funny thing, it's a thrift store, but she goes to yard sales and stuff, and she said she got it in a yard sale, which I found hard to believe. And she said, she periodically does get Lego stuff. So I was like, call me. I was like, here's my info. If you get Lego stuff, let me know. So yeah. Oops. Let's see. It does. You're right, Zissou. It does happen to everyone. Yeah. Yeah. There was no way I was gonna pass that opportunity up to be like, just in case. All right. So there we go. Okay. And that does need... Oh, that's in there. Okay, there we go. All right. No, so this leg... Good question. This leg is from this set that I was just using the pieces for, just to get the idea for the walking and stuff. I want to make the entire thing more blocky and kind of look the same. I will cover over things and make it smoother and stuff, but right now I'm just trying to fill out the leg as I want it to be for the set. The idea is to get everything kind of together and filled out, make sure it still walks, and then, you know, can start building the rest of the, you know, of the dinosaur. Because that's the major thing right now, is just getting the dinosaur done. So, in Sharon, it was Beth's Thrift or something like that. Can't remember. But yeah, it was awesome. So. Yeah, I saw those and I was like, huh, those are kind of interesting. The CMFs look really cool. All right, so we got, that's just there as support right now, as is. Let's try it out. Remember, we got our floaty leg down here, and it looked like it was going pretty good. This one now is pushing harder just because of the way it's designed. Oh, it's still on. I left it on. All right, let's try it. Yeah. It does work. But it's going goofy simply because that one, like I said, is pushing harder. You know, this one is more free floating now, which once we get both of them going, they should go pretty good. So yeah, that's getting there. It's getting there. That and that's really what I wanted for tonight, was to make it. There's going to be a lot more shoring up, taking off pieces, and kind of tweaking it and stuff to get it how exactly I want it to be. But I kind of wanted just to make sure that this stuff was going to work. I'm still not 100% sure that's going to be the final way to do the legs, but it's working. So you walk like this. That's awesome. All right. So, looking good. So what I want to do now is, now I have this side done, we're going to flip over. Here, I'm going to turn this off. Don't waste batteries. It's so nice that I can do this. Like, I can just pull the leg off, and like everything else is there. So we're going to redo. Yeah, he does strut. He does. And that may require me to make the legs a little bit longer. He's going to fall over. Ugh. But now that I have one leg done, we're going to do the same thing with this one. Steal its pieces, steal its parts. It was nice to make it modular. That way I can do this sort of thing. So, and he's strutting his stuff. So. All right. So let's take these off. Got a lot of pieces here, I know. And we're going to start with that. I know you. I saw you on Fickin's stream earlier, but how you doing tonight, cheap ass? Even though you're not, you're not doing so hot with the fines. Everything else going all right? Okay, where's that long? There's a 1x. That's a longer. What do I do with it? Oh, nice. Yeah. So, VA, what Cheap Ass just mentioned is there is a convention in Virginia, and that's at the very beginning of August. And in fact, I'm going to that. I'm really excited. Me and the other guy that do the Hoth set, we're going to be doing that, which is going to be huge. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time from what I hear. Going to meet a lot of the YouTubers that I've been following. Yeah, I'm excited. A lot of the good YouTubers. I'm not a fan of the whatever they're called. I'm not a fan of the land ones, really. Very fakey. So, all right. So we want this. That goes there. I know I have one. There we go. That goes. No, we're doing one more further over. Okay. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, from what I hear, it's such a good time. We're going for all 4 days. Yeah. And there's one that they do in Chicago, which, yeah, Chicago would be kind of cool. But I hear that one's a little bit more, not upscale, but like, I don't know. People are more full of themselves, I guess you could say. That's what I've heard. Yes. Logan will be there, right? Logan lives near there. Logan will be there. Everyone should be there. Everyone should just go. Everyone should just go and come along. We'll have a party room. Just have a good time together. Yeah, it looks to be a lot of fun. A lot of good people will be there. All right. This is on the far side, so it's on this side. No, I want to do this part. Come on. Snap in there. Why do you not want to go in your home? There we go. Okay. And that's okay, yeah. Oof. Fell over. As you can tell, a lot of this brick is old. This is an older brick. This is what I got to work with, so. Logan cameo. Yeah. Alright. And this is a 6. And now I need a 3x2, so. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like, you have to, for any of these bigger conventions, you have to plan pretty early. That's just the way of it. So, I think the block of hotel rooms for, last I looked, which was like a day or so ago, I think is, I think it's pretty, like, I think there's only like 10 left or something like that, so yeah. Definitely stuff that you have to look into and do it fairly quickly, so if you want a chance. Alright, let's see. Where's my poker? That's not it. Where's the one I used for poking? There it is. Brick World is fun, but I want to do something to this. Which one's Brick World? Which one's Brick World? No one saw that. Yeah, come to VA. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Brick World is Chicago. Okay, I wasn't sure which one that was called. So, okay. That's on the back side. We're going to use, let's see, 4 and a 1. We're just getting the second leg going. Ah! Losing pieces. Alright, I'm actually going to have to pause for a second and use the restroom, so I will be right back. I had It's a little bit warm in here, so I was drinking stuff, so I will be right back. So don't go anywhere. Don't worry. I flushed, washed my hands. No pee hands on the stuff. I was drinking stuff. I was. Don't be like that. It's stuff. All right. So I need the 2 joints down there. I have that. That'll work. It's not quite the same as the other one, but it'll work. Did I sing the complete song? Oh, is that like the you mean like the P song or whatever it is? No, I don't know the words, so you'll have to teach them to me. Yeah, that's a song I never had to learn. Like when I was little, it was just do what you're supposed to do and, you know, take care of it. Brick Road in Indiana. Is there? Indiana's not that far from me. That would be kind of cool. All right, I need 1. I thought I had more already, but maybe I don't. Oh, the happy. Oh, I did not realize. I did not know the P song was the happy birthday song. So wait, that's kind of morbid. So like you sing the happy birthday song to your pee, and then you flush it down the toilet. So it's the dead song too. That's so wrong. I didn't realize that was the song you do. That's so morbid. I mean, is that not what's happening? I mean, someone tell me I'm wrong, but that's what it sounds like to me. All right, I need one more. I'm looking for one more of these cross pieces. Oh. Sorry. Not while they pee, while they wash their... Sorry, I went the wrong way with that. Oh, man. Whew. Maybe I need to drink something stronger. There we go, that's the last one. I had no idea. I never thought about that. Yeah. Sorry if I ruined the P song for you, or yeah, whatever. The P song is the coolest. See, you would know though, right? Alright, so you're gonna put that there. This through here, and then this. You're gonna sing the birthday song when you're in the bathroom from now on. So I gotta hear that now. Thanks a lot. Alright, so we're gonna do this again. And once I get these legs like done this way, like if it's working the way I want it to, I'm gonna stop because, you know, I'll be happy with it. So alright, so that's there. What do I need? Longer pieces. I just start singing the song and then just randomly pee wherever I'm at. Alright, we need to... We're gonna get in trouble somehow. I know it if this conversation continues. Oh man, definitely went too far with it, I guess. All right, so that's in the front. Oh, that butts up against there. Perfect. Yeah, I kind of believe that too. Yeah, I get the feeling that he would just do that and like that's what would happen. He's that kind of guy. See, we gotta get Ficken in here now so that he can understand. We're just gonna have to tell him about the P song, and he's gonna be like, "What?" All right, what do we got? 4, then 2. I'm trying to make these the same as the previous one, just to make it easier overall. And that's another. Do I have another 8x1? I might not. At least you have a... Yes. So I'm finishing up the legs here just to see how they work sliding like this with the float. So the old legs did not have this float, okay? So that's why I'm changing it. I want to have the float with it to see if it shuffles better. And if it does, I'm going to stop. And I can work on the filler for this thing more on my own. And we're going to do the classic space set. I'm excited for that. We'll have to clear out some pieces and stuff, but that's all right. Seeing if I have one more 8x1. I mean, I can always steal it off of this guy for now. Because the legs are more important. I want to get these working the way they should be. There's that. This. Oh yeah, I'm sure he doesn't wash his hands. We're gonna start all kinds of stories about him, and then he's gonna be like, "What am I hearing?" All right, let's do that for support. I think that's how we want this to be. 2 up. No? Wait. 3? Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Slides in like butter. All right. So see how the feet are more floaty now? All right. Now these joints are still a little bit loose. I kind of want to shore that up better. That's the only issue, is some of these joints are a little bit loose with things. I guess it's right though. See, it leans a little bit more just because the feet are weighted in such a way that they'll stay down. Well, let's try it. With what we got, we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it shuffles. And if it works, then we're going to go from there and we'll clean things up. All right. All right, here we go. Ready? Come on. Almost. That's what I kind of thought was going to happen. So it needs a little bit more support on these in order to keep them from shoving through themselves. But the idea is there. It's just going to take a little bit more. Yeah, make it to the electric slide. There we go. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit to make it so that they stay, but the idea is there. It just requires a little bit more. It's gonna require more to keep the pressure on there and stuff like that. Yeah, it does. It's going to work. Like I said, these joints, I actually might double joint them so that there's more, more for them to grip onto. That shouldn't be a difficult thing to do. So yeah, it's going to work. So yeah, I'm excited. So we're good. Let's turn it off. And let's clean this thing up a little bit. I'm going to put all the red and gray pieces on here. The rest of the yellow pieces I'm going to throw in. Yeah, it's not so much that it needs more articulation, because it's got plenty of that. The problem is, for the amount of weight that's going to be on it, one of these joint things is not enough. So if we have two, it's going to help solidify it and keep it steady where it needs to be. They need to have just a little bit of flexibility in the joint, though, in order for the shuffle to work, essentially. So I definitely want to keep that there as much as I can. If it's not going to work at all, see, foot. If it's not going to work that way, then what I'm going to have to do is try my other way of how I was thinking of designing the legs. So we'll see, I guess. Yeah, thank you. It's turning out better than I expected. This toy, which you can see in the bottom left corner. The toy does this. It actually moves. They had it done that way, but none of the other ones do. So this is the one, of course, I was like, I'm going to do the hardest one. So that's what I started doing. And, no, we'll do this. Put that over there. So of course I wanted to do the hardest one because I never do things easy. And, so, whoops, I almost lost that. So, and it's the only dinosaur in the Dino-Riders that moves, as far as I know. So there was a guy... The T-Rex also has wheels. Yes, the T-Rex also has wheels. Now, Lego has an advantage because they use those slider things. And everything that I've seen that walks has those slider things to allow it to shuffle across the floor, which, you know, will work. I would rather use that. Yeah, Brick Fair is the one in Virginia. So we're going to leave our dinosaur there. Our half-baked... He's definitely a half-baked dinosaur. But you can see the progress. You can see how he's going to work. So that's what I cared about tonight. So I appreciate that. You'll see updates as I get things going and working for him. So I'll have other time to work on it. So let's remove the dinosaur. Oh, did the Triceratops move too? I didn't realize that. That one would be just like the AT-AT. It would be pretty easy to make move. I did not realize that. Yeah, they were all battery powered. So, all right. So here it is. This is the OG. This is the OG space set that I got today, and very excited for it because this is just one of those really cool sets that I actually didn't have this one growing up because it came out, I think it came out in 78, 77. I was born in 78, so I didn't have these. So, yeah. Now look at this. Look at this. Those instructions. Look how pristine these are. They look nice. Very thin, too. There's not many steps to it. So, a little fold in there. Yeah, the instructions are good. Let's open. This is a classic box. Like, this is how Lego sets used to come. Let's put the box over here. Has the base plate. Original base plate. And look at this. These were always so cool because they had like little areas where they had the stuff put in. And look, there's a little spot for that. Yeah. No, you're right. Brick World wasn't always like that. But it's come to be that way, so to speak. So, all right. So, I am actually going to adjust things. I want to stand up and do this. So, I'm going to lift my table. There we go. I will stand up. See, eat, sleep, build. So, there we go. That's better. All right. So, I'm going to move the camera. There we go. I know, isn't that weird that a tray is worth like that much money? You know what I mean? But it's whatever people are willing to pay. So, I went through this as best as I can to see that all the pieces are there, and there are a couple like extra pieces. Like this piece doesn't go there, I don't think. But the vast majority of the pieces, from what I can tell, are here. So we are going to get started. Yeah, the tray is very like this. This isn't a piece that goes in it. So there were some extras. Yep. Yeah, this one's in really good shape. Oh, there's our. This is a plane. That's part of a plane, it looks like. All right. So first things first, you always build the people and the vehicle. So we're going to start off first. Oh, these guys are in good shape. Look at that. That is pristine shape. There we go. First red spaceman. Done. Show the gold. Look at that. It does sparkle nicely. Alright, we got a second red figure. His oxygen tanks. Oh, that one's in good shape too. Man, whoever had this... Look, I got a random space tree. Whoever had this... Yeah, I got some random pieces in here, but it looks like the stuff that I need is going to be good. We'll find out. If I don't have it all, that's a random something. This is, I mean, just the space people themselves. Like the shape that they're, oh man. Like the pieces are going together, like very, very tight. So, look at that. So, 2 red spacemen. We have 2 white spacemen. Also in very good shape. Very, very good shape. Whoever had this definitely loved it. Yeah, you kind of gotta wonder. I agree. But I'm not gonna complain, that's for sure. Look at the antennas. The antennas are solid. I read on Bricklink there was someone was selling one that like a couple of the antennas were cracked, and I'm like, oh man. Now it looks like I'm missing 2 heads. Oh, no, they're hiding. First one. So this alone is just so cool, is the fact that I've got all 4 of the original spacemen here. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. That is so cool. No cracks in their helmet. No cracks. Yeah, someone was definitely very careful with it. So, all right. Now, let's build a vehicle. So, this is part of it already. And let's see. Oh, wait. No, that's right. No, that's not right. All right. Come on. There we go. That's so amazing. And anyway, so I saw this set on Bricklink when I first saw that this was available. So I looked it up, and the person said that, like I said, they had one of these that the tines were, a couple of them were broke. No box, no tray, no instructions, and it was like 200 some odd bucks. And I was like, that's insane. Now, of course, Lego back in the day was extremely simple. There's our oxygen tanks. Extra oxygen tanks, very important. Go in the front. And the antenna goes on the back. Look at that. OG. Right there. OG vehicle. We're going to put the spaceman on there with his walkie-talkie, because the walkie-talkie is very important. There we go. And in he goes. Look at that. All right, he is ready. He is ready to go driving around on the moon. All right. So, actually, I'm going to boost this up just a little bit higher. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out and move the tray down here. Be easier to build down here. Seriously. Well, see, my box isn't in good shape, you know, so, but, you know, people are weird. All right, so we've got our base plate. Let's lift this up a little bit. There we go. Then you can see the pieces, you can see the instructions. Oh, we got our second vehicle that we have to build. All right. Looks like they just built their own. Oh, this is the back of that. Okay. So they kind of just put things together how they wanted. We're going to move the base plates out of the way and build this little guy. See, if you want to know prices of something, just ask Cheap Ass. He knows. So we're going to go here. It's funny, too, looking through this. Ah, there we go. There's the other car part. Little fenders. This goes under. If this has every single piece, like I said, I went through it as best I could in the time that I had. If this has every single piece, I'm just going to be tickled pink. Oh, this guy needs his walkie-talkie. Alright, so not seeing a steering wheel there. Oh, there it is. So they put some of these pieces in random spots. Just to kind of put them together, I guess. Get them out of the way. Alright. Little turntable here. Look at that. Alright. Oh, this music is perfect for building this. Okay. We need a... This is funny, too, because... So this is supposed to be like a jet engine type thing. But really, it's the tail propeller for a helicopter. So, like, you put the propeller here, and, like, it spins. But that's not what it's used for in here. Alright. Look at that. Look at the shape that this computer is in. There's no fading on that whatsoever. Alright, we're going to take a red dude. He gets his walkie-talkie. I don't know why that's supposed to move, but when he's on it, it can't. I mean, I know he's supposed to, like, it's like a gun turret. It actually is. Like, he's supposed to stand here, and this whole thing is supposed to wiggle. So, all right, both vehicles are done. So, all right, let us look and see. So, it's interesting. So, we're putting on some little stands. Oh, and these are blue. So, it shows you kind of where they're supposed to go, so you can kind of count your way through. So, let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have all 5 stands. Cool, cool, cool. And again, like I said, there's not much to this set. It's just the fact that this set is so old. All right, so I need to go, let's see. Oh, man. 2, 4, 6, 7, and then 3 over. So 2, 4, 6. I've not had to do this in so long. So long. There we go. So it's 2, I'm just double checking, 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. And then third one over. Okay, good. So from the back, 2, 4, what? 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. There we go. Alright, so how many over? 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Same thing. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, this is something you don't normally do in Lego sets nowadays, you know. And then that should be backwards. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. There we go. Snapping in there. Look at that. All right, now we get to build with some of the pieces here, like actual building. These will be in the front and in the middle. So 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. And that is off. I did that wrong somehow. 2, 4, 5. Oh, wait. 2, 4. Nope, nope. 1 too many. 5. And then, yeah. There we go. That makes more sense. So this will be 2, 2, 4, 5. And then that goes there. Okay, that makes more sense. Got to start all over again, boo-boo. There we go. All right, that's better. Okay. Did I do 2, 4, 5? 2, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. So the rest of that is good. All right. Sweet. All right. Moving right along. The pieces, these pieces though, are so just they're solid. Like they just go on so nicely. This has definitely been kept somewhere very clean. See, like even these, even those, you know, that's gold right there. So wonderful. So yeah, the lady said, I don't think I finished the story. The lady said that someone was like, I will be there this afternoon to get it. And I'm like, man, I'm glad I got here when I did. All right, so we need a big piece. Is that big enough? Nope. We need a bigger piece right here. Go. These should be right in front. Go. Here. And like I said, these pieces go on just so. There we go. Gotta be just right. Cool. All right. And 2 8x1s, which we do have. Perfect. Make sure that's down there. Good. All right. All right, now some filler pieces. We'll get some ones here in the back, up here. 2 6x1s. See, I'm almost thinking I'm not going to have all the pieces I need, because I have some reds. I don't think those go with it. So I'm missing some pieces, that's for sure. But it's not awful. So let's see what I do have. Because those couple pieces, not a big deal to get. Not a big deal to, you know, replace. The more important pieces are like these see-through pieces and stuff like that. So those are more, you know, tougher to get. Even a piece like that is easier to get. Let's see. Yeah, I'm missing one of those, which is, yeah, again, fine. I'm not very broken up about that. Okay, so I'm gonna put a red one here. It's not where it should be, you know. Yeah, there's these extra, like I said, red pieces and stuff here that I bet they substituted. But it's okay. The important pieces are here, like I said. So we'll get done what we can, and we'll go from there. So, so the middle here, I was wrong, is one of these. It goes back in the back. Then a 2x1. So we can put this on there. And so this is where one of these also needs to be blue. But again, not the end of the world for that. And we got our computer screens. These are the important things, is these computer screens. So I'm okay with that. Okay. Our little fake chairs here that they use. Oh, I didn't realize it. So they use these as the backs for the chairs. That's interesting. Very interesting. I never would have realized that. Okay, so that is so cool. I never knew that. They use windshields as the backs of the chairs. Alright, so we'll put those on now, because why not? So, man, these are, I don't want to break anything, obviously, but these pieces go on solid. Alright, computers are done. I don't have anything for this side. I'll worry about getting my blue pieces later, so. These are the other important ones. Look at that. Look at that coloring. That's so good. Looks bad right now, but you know, what are you gonna do? Look at that. No fading. All right, now get our first space symbol. That is, well, the space symbol. Alright. And it looks like we have all the windows. I see the other two pieces in here, so that's good. Just having the windows is very, very good. Do we have the down arrow? There's a down arrow here. There's a printed down arrow piece. Do we have that? Maybe. Nope. Oh, there's another space symbol. Wasn't supposed to use him, so I don't think. No. So the only other piece it looks like I don't have that should be on one of these is a down arrow. A little white down arrow. I do not see that. Not also, again, not the end of the world, so. Alright, so let's finish up what we can. I mean, to have the vast majority of this is still amazing. So we get a little stand that goes out here, which I can't do because, again, that's more blue pieces that I don't have right now, but that's okay. Ooh, that doesn't stay very well. They didn't build them quite like they do now, where everything is like supporting each other and stuff like that. They just kind of hang out there. Now this is very important. The fact that we have this is good. Awesome. This goes here. Big giant screen. Let's see what else. Oh, these are the upside down computers, which does not look like I have. Unless I use them underneath here. I used one. So I have one upside down computer that is under here. Go figure. I didn't even think about that. Eesh. Which one are you? Yeah. There you are. So, upside down computer. I don't think either of these two are computers. Nope. So it's not complete. We're missing a few pieces. Overall, not a bad haul for 60. I don't want to push down on these too hard because, I don't want a chance breaking anything. So I'm just going to leave them up like that for now. I can worry about that later. All right, so we can't do the thing that goes over there. This is supposed to go up here, and then there's a thing that goes across. Yeah. So we'll do that. Upside down computer. Put right there. Sadness not to have all of them, but yeah, still pretty cool. Ooh, we don't have the spare oxygen tank either. It's supposed to go on the back of the chair here. Or there's a white one that goes there. Oh, no. So you take them off whenever they go to sit on the chair, and then, yeah, okay. Cool. So a 3 goes here, and then that. And then another 8 goes here, which we can't do, obviously. Another 8 goes here, which we can't do. And then these are important, obviously. These things. Good that we have these. Those are gold. They're beautiful. Look at that. This is supposed to go in the front here, which we can't put on. So we'll just put it on here for now. Put our first antenna Right there. There on the corner. There's supposed to be a gold one that goes over here, which we can't do, so we'll put it there for now. Alright. And what else? Oh, so we have our 2 radar dishes that go here. Oh, nope, I'm going to keep this together because we're going to use that. So this, we have our other space symbol, which, did I use some? Did I accidentally use it up? Because we have both of them. I know we have both. And this goes over here somewhere, which we can't do. I know I have the other space symbol. I had just seen it. Oh, there it is. Put it on there. All right. So there we go. So we're going to make our little radar stand that goes here in the top, which is cool that we have all that. This is old school, by the way, with the with this, using the 90-degree thing here. Oh, there we go. I got the other one. And then the big radar dish. Not with that. With this, goes here. So this is intact, which is really cool. That goes this way. And then that, so we can't put that there. Gotta have the space symbol in the front. This goes here. We'll put him on the corner here. And over here somewhere is where this is supposed to go, along with this. So it goes on top of the roof. But like I said, there's this is like the vehicle bay, so there's a couple things over here that are supposed to go. Good night, you are. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Let's do the other radar thing, which does have the green. Goes in. Let's see, do we have the gun? I do not see the gun. Alright, so the gray gun is missing. Looks like. But this goes here with that, so the gray gun would put that on there. So that goes there. And then we do our 2 little, craters. So let's make a crater. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Into. Not that it matters. I mean, like, we can put them wherever we want. But this is how they made craters before they had the crater plates. They don't tell you what pieces you need. You just have to guess. So this is a big crater. Then we're going to make a smaller crater. There we go. All right, so big crater. And then from over here, what do we got? 2, 4, 6. So 2, 4, 6. And that goes there. We make a tiny crater. Brick built crater. And then we will be done. And there will be some pieces that I'll have to get, but it's nothing that's like major pieces that, like, you know, aren't just like typical pieces, you know what I mean? Looks like I've got an extra gray oxygen tank too, so that's kind of cool. All right, there we go. Look at that. So it's mostly there. Let's bring our dudes. bring our guys. We have some pieces that are missing, but they're just like blue structure pieces. They're nothing important except for the upside down computers, which I actually should have a couple of those. So look at that. So this is the base that goes along with the missile truck. And then the Galaxy, this is the original Galaxy Explorer. See, that's one of the arrows I'm missing. I do not seem to have that. No. I do not. But the most important stuff, for the most part, is here. So, pretty cool. So, there we go. I have some pieces to find. But it is largely here. The figures are there. Everything fits nicely, very, very nicely. So it's really, really, really cool. So this is a great set. It was definitely worth getting it. Definitely worth spending a little bit of money for it, and you know, getting what I needed. So, you know, yeah. So it just looks really cool, even just as it is. It'll be nice to have all the pieces and fill it out. So yeah, turned out really cool. So, yeah, the classic sets, the classic space sets are really, really, really cool. It's fun to get them, and I'm starting to get them a little bit more. I still have some, like, hold on, where is it? This is part of one of the classic sets, the Cosmic Fleet Voyager. This was like my first big set that I got for Lego, and bought it myself. You can see how faded, well, this one's not faded. But you can see how faded that one is. So, but yeah, this is, and it also has a second part to it. So this is like a pretty big ship. But yeah, you can see the dust on it and everything. So, yeah. I have to say though, Space Police, the original Space Police and the original Blacktron are still my favorite. So, but yeah. Turned out pretty cool. Doesn't have all the pieces. Most of them I can get, so I can at least finish that part. But the pieces that are important are not broken. That's what's so great. Like even this, like these green, they don't make those. I mean, that green glow, those aren't there anymore really. So, oh yeah, even showing the picture. So they even showing the picture. The guy's up on the turret. He's on the back seat, or on the back thing, holding onto the turret so he can, you know, look around. So, yeah, pretty cool. So, thanks everyone for tuning in, stopping by. We got a lot done as far as like getting the legs a little bit better for the dinosaur, for Dino-Riders, which now it's just filling in and securing everything up. And then something I got today, really, really good looking. All the figures look great. Oh, I didn't get, you know what? I didn't get an extra gray. Duh. This should go on there. So extra gray tanks actually go right there, just like on the other one. So yeah, so fantastic. What a great night. So thanks everyone for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Next week will be more of Dino-Riders. I hope to have him done by the weekend, Easter weekend, so it will be a little bit busy, but I hope to. And then thank you very much, Trevs. I really appreciate it. And then if I have him done, I'll be working on a different one. Maybe like an Ankylosaurus. I'm not going to do the Brontosaurus, because even though it's for the good guys, it's a big set. And I'm not going to have the pieces for it. So we'll do a smaller one, maybe a flyer, but one of the smaller ones to go with it too. If I could do the Triceratops, I will. So, you know, I didn't realize that it moved as well. So, but I appreciate everyone, again, stopping in, tuning in, and until next time, may the brick be with you. Keep on building. We'll see ya.